Hello everyone, welcome to the series of variations, and in today's section we will be learning about how to write a program to remove all the characters other than alphabets from a given string. Assume we have been given a string. Say for example, we have been given a string which is having like this. This is our given string. Now, from this given string, one second. Okay. So from this given string, this string is basically consisting of alphabets and other characters. We can see that. What we have to do, we have to remove all the characters other than alphabets and print the string that has been formed. So the output should be simply, right, @ and asterisk should get removed from the given string. Now, to remove all the characters other than alphabets we know the ranges are from small a to z and from capital A to Z. We will just compare the character present in the string with the ASCII value or the Unicode value, and for the character whose value does not lie within these two ranges, we will remove those two characters. Okay. Now in here we will be using like different ways we can use, but here we will be using a special method to do that. How we are going to use it, let me just show you. So firstly, what we will do, we will just iterate this string. Okay, so for example, the string will be something like this. So this is our given string now. And okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these are the indexes. Okay, just a second. Okay, now it's done. They were not in the center first, so they were just kind of okay. So now what we will do, I will take a variable I. Okay, so for now I is equal to 0, right, and we will iterate this throughout the complete string up to the length of the string, of course. So now what we will do, we will firstly find the character whose Unicode value does fall under these ranges. Okay, so what we will say, for example, I will take the first H. Is H falling into this category? Yes, it is falling into this category. Leave it, because we don't want to do anything with this, right? Then, one second, what we will do now, For now, if it is falling into this category, okay, fine, then it is okay. Now move this I over here. Check if this is falling into this category. Is in these two categories? No, right? Now if it is not going to be in this category, leave it. We can do one thing, that if, for example, in the previous, if I will say if I is equal to 0, we have H over here, right? And if I am checking if H is falling into this category, yes, from A to Z it is falling. Do one thing. Now, how we will just store this into a new string. Okay, we can also do that, or we can also update the same variable. I will do one thing. I will use a method now over here, that is substring method. How will that work? I'll tell you. I will write s dot substring. We have already used these methods earlier. Substring from 0 to I. And what will it be? It will be from 0 to 0. It means I am just talking about H. Right? From 0 to 0 of the substring of this string will be H, of course. Right? So in general, I will be writing it over here, plus s dot substring I plus 1. I plus 1. What does it mean? 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is what? 1. So it means, what am I doing? S dot substring of 1. Right? It means I am talking about 1 over here. Well, before working on to this, I'll show you how does the substring method works, so that you will have a clear idea. So let me just take a string over here. S is equal to H @ELL asterisk O. Okay, let me just take this string and remove special characters. I'll create a method for this function. So I've created now a method which will simply do this. Now before doing anything, let me just show you something. S dot substring. If you can see, there are two methods available for this. First one is the begin index and second one is the begin index to the end index. Okay, so firstly I will use this because I've already used this. So if I will say 3, let me show you what it will give to me. See what it has given to me. I will write here the indexes, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This was our string. So it has returned us this. Correct? Why? Because I have told it to give me the substring from the begin index 3. So it has given me the string from the begin index to the end index. Okay, if I will now give it 0 plus 1, it is 1, right? If I will give it 1, it will give me this, the complete string. Done. If I am giving it now the other method, in the other method we were supposed to provide it two indexes, the begin index and the end index. So if the begin index is 0 and the second index is also 0, let's just check it out what it is going to return us. So it will definitely give me, for now, nothing for now. Okay, so because from 0 to 0 there is nothing. Now if I will give it 1, it is going to return me h. Why? Because in the substring method, the n index, it returns up to n minus 1. That is, it is excluding the end index. It will not include it. Otherwise, from our expectations, the output should be h and at the rate, right? But it is only h. It simply means that it will give us only h. Now, if I have to use this method, what I will do now, as we were talking it about, I will do one thing. Firstly, I'll take iteration for the loop. Okay, I'll take the iteration from I is equal to s dot length, right? I plus plus, that's correct. So I will just write the condition which we were writing it out. S dot caret I, if it is less than capital A, right, or S dot caret I is greater than Z, and mandatorily S dot caret I is less than small a, or S dot caret I is greater than small z. Okay, so it means, what is at the rate now? So now what we will do, we were talking about at the rate. Okay, let me just show you one thing. We have to remove this and this, right? For removing these two characters, we have said that we have to check the alphabets which are falling in this category. How this will help? We can do the opposite. That is, we will check if at the rate, I mean to say, we have to remove the characters, the special characters, we can say, other than the alphabets, right? So why we are removing why we are checking for the alphabets? Let us not check for the alphabets, let us check other than the alphabets. So if we are talking about that, it means if I is equal to 0, it means we are talking about h. What is the Unicode value of h? The Unicode value of h is 72. I'll write here. Okay, the Unicode value of h is 72. Is 72 falling in the category of 97 to Z की है, I guess 122, and for capitals it is 65 से लेके 90, I guess. Okay. Is 72 falling in, is what I have written over here, is 72 less than 97? No. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is. According to our condition, is 72 less than A capital A, 65? No. 72 is not less than 65, right? Or is 72 greater than 122? Not again. So first condition is wrong, right? If the first condition is wrong, it is not necessary that the second condition, it will not matter. Why? Because both of the conditions should be true. Either this condition and this condition. So if the first condition is simply not true, it simply means that the second condition will not matter, and now we will not be talking about h. Done. After that, we will do an increment and we will be reaching out here. That is now I is equal to what? I is equal to @. The sign of @ is, the value of @ is 64. Now we are into the correct way. We will check if 64 is less than 65. Yes, it is. So the first condition is perfectly true, right? Check again. Is 64 greater than 90? No, but it is an OR condition over here. See, it is an OR condition. The first condition will be true. It is less than 65, or it is this. That this wali condition is not true, but it doesn't matter to us because it is an OR over here. Coming to the second condition, is 64 less than 97? True again. So we are now at the correct path. Okay, so our condition is true now. Now what we will do, I will say s dot substring 0 से लेके कहाँ तक? I तक, right? This was my statement. So 0 से लेके I तक, I की value is right now 1. Let me just show you what is substring of 0 to 1. We have checked, it was h, right? Right? It was h. I will write it over here. H plus substring of, यहाँ पे I wrote earlier, I plus 1. What is the value of I? I की value is 1. Right? I की value is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 becomes now, I की value here is 1. So definitely it will become what? 2. It means 2 से लेके आपकी पूरी की substring जो है आप उसके साथ combine कर दो. So what is the substring now over here? From the second index, it is E, L, L, asterisk, O. This will be my final string at the first iteration. So I will just update this S and I will do it like this. Clear? Now, done. So A has been removed, @ has been removed, correct? Now, what will I do? Because the I की value has been updated, if you can notice over here, I की value has become 2, right? So what will I do? I becomes 2 over here, right? But my updated string is what? This is my updating string. I will write it over here. H, E, L, L, asterisk and O, right? So this is my updated string. So if this is my updated string, it means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means, I'll not use these indexes there on the left side. It means that the value of I, जो कि पहले अभी यहाँ पर point कर रही थी, it should point now to this, right? It means I should decrement the value of I over here. So I will do one thing, I will just decrement the I over here so that the I की value the I will point to the E now, because E को check करना था. Then obviously हम लोग क्या करेंगे, I को decrement कर देंगे ताकि वो एक index पहले आ जाए. Okay, again then increment the I, L पे भी नहीं आएगा, इस L पे भी नहीं आएगा, यहाँ इस वाले यहाँ पे आ जाएगा पॉइंट पे. सो ये इंडेक्स कौन सा होगा? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 एंड 5. सो 4 पे अगर हमें एस्ट्रिक मिल गया, जो कि ऑफ कोर्स अदर देन दिस होगा, अदर देन दिस रेंज होगा, वी विल डू वन थिंग, सबस्ट्रिंग फ्रॉम 0 से लेके कहाँ तक? 4 तक. दैट विल इंक्लूड दिस. ओके, एंड देन 4 I plus 1, 4 plus 1, 4 plus 1 is 5. It will include us this O. So it will become hello again. Okay, so I will write it over here. What am I supposed to write? S will be equal to S dot substring 0 to I plus S dot substring I plus 1. Then I को हम इंक्रीमेंट कर देंगे और फॉर लूप के बाद हम आपके स्ट्रिंग को प्रिंट कर लेंगे. लेट मी जस्ट चेक इट आउट इफ वी आर करेक्ट. Absolutely correct. So this is how we will remove the extra elements other than alphabets from your string. Hope you guys understand it. Thank you very much.